Frederick, you've been doing a lot in terms of power supply designs, but obviously you use a lot of different tools. Could you talk about some of the things that, people can use to make their job easier?
Yeah, I think tools are really important. In the old days, when tools didn't really exist, and with tools, I mean software tools, people use spreadsheets or had a piece of paper and a pen, and that would just take a long time to come up with a reasonable design. Lots of iterations and lots of time. I would call it wasted. Now, in the modern days, of course, we do have tools available, and I think that the tools that are available to engineers today are really incredible. I mean, they save so much time and help so much, so that even if you're not a very experienced power supply designer, the tools will really help you to make the right decisions and optimize the power supply. So that's really what we're talking about in this article.
Okay, well, there are a plethora of ones that you described. Could you list a couple of them and maybe focus on something like spice in terms of development?
Yeah, it's interesting. You would mention Spice because LT Spice is quite a popular simulation tool, and simulating power supplies, I think, is a great thing to do. However, you also have to realize that just doing a simulation doesn't cover all the tools, all the requirements that you need. So, in addition to LT Spice, that most people know, there's LTpowerCAD, there's LTpowerPlanner, LTpowerPlay. So there's so many different tools. And actually, you really need all of them because while LT Spice is great at simulation, at simulating things, you need other tools to really optimize your circuit. In other words, LT Spice would never tell you, oh, the inductor is too large or the output capacitor is too small. You have to find that out by doing a simulation. And if you don't really know what to look for, you might not know if the inductor is too large or too small or something like that. And the other tools, especially LTpowerCAD, really helped and gives suggestions and actually designs the circuit as a proposal. So that was just one example, but every tool has a different aspect that it covers. And we nowadays offer a complete tool chain from the systems design all the way to simulation and then also actually bench testing, grabbing that data and feeding it into the software tools. So it's really a complete circle that we're doing now.
Sounds good. Well, I've read the article and did a little editing, so I recommend it. It's got a lot of extra details in there as well. Thanks a lot.